Hey y'all, I'm back with day 3. I don't know if it was day 3. I think it might have been 1 or 2, but like I said in my last video, I'm just kind of documenting. I mean, for the most part, it's on the days, but instead of looking on my phone to see, I'm going to just put 3 down, and this is one of the 3 things that happened during December this year. So, I had stenciled. I didn't know how quickly this would dry, but actually it dried really quickly, especially with this. So like, I couldn't find my gold texture paste, and I was getting. You can use just some ink, and stencil. Or you can just use, like, this was an iridescent glaze that I had gotten at Tuesday Morning a while back. So I had put the stars over here. I kind of skipped through to this page because I liked this poem. It's called The Voice of the Christ Child by Phillips Brooks. And then I read it, like, through, and I thought it was just a beautiful poem that Lynette had included in this, the one I happened to get. So I was documenting, it fit this the best. I was documenting the 1st of December. I'm also going to use a Dollar Tree wall, one of the wall stickers. I know I've had people ask how do I use those in my journals, so I'm going to show that. Before I get started, don't forget to watch days 1 and 2, and there's a question in them. Day 2, I didn't ask it to the end because I'd forgotten about it, but just comment below, answer the question, and then, I'll have a drawing for each day. I'll go back and read them all. And thank y'all for those of you who have been commenting. And then I'll just send out some fun, just flat mail, but it maybe stickers or sequins or, just random fun little things that I decide to, I don't know, just send out for little gifts, and I'll try to gear them towards, like, maybe mostly like winter, like January, February, so you can use them. And unless Christmas is fine, and when that time comes, I'll ask you, and then if that's fine and you're like me and document it later too, then I'll send you something Christmassy. But anyways, so I stenciled with the texture paste these stars, and I'm going to put a little bit of gold. This is just the rub and buff, but you can order the gilding wax or whatever. I've had this for like years, so I don't know if it even works anymore or if it doesn't. But I was going to try to make them gold. It may be dried up. Oh, or it may be supposed to be hard. I don't know. I don't remember. These are the kind of things I asked my mama. No, I've used this before, and it's not dried up at the top, but I'll have to get that out. So I was documenting towards the 1st of the month. During November, my youngest daughter and I both had COVID, and I cannot get this gold open, so we're just gonna do the gold later. Look at that, that's crazy. So I was just gonna rub it over it and bring them to light a little bit more. That did not make sense, but you know what I mean. So anyways, I had been having I don't know, just, emotional time and whatnot. I was trying to think what to put under this to make it, this black plaid. I don't know if it'll really show over it or not. So my daughter had it the 1st of November, and so I had to quarantine. My husband had tested positive for the antibodies, so he could be around us, but I had to quarantine for 14 days. Well, it wasn't until day 7 that I got it. So I had been in my room for a week. And then, after that, I got it. And so I was in there for another 10 days, and then I still, was not feeling well at all. Hold on a second. Let me get some music. I need some Christmas music. I wasn't feeling well. Oh, Jenny, let's see. What about the music Lynette sent with the collection? That might work. Oh, that's funny. Oh, well, that's too pretty to cover up. I don't know if I want to cover that up. Ooh, I have an idea. I have a good idea, I think. It just came to me. So anyways, I was not feeling well for, it ended up being like a month that I was not feeling well. And I didn't hug my kids or like my daughter and son-in-law or my other daughter. I meant my other son, or and then my daughter that had it, I could have, but she was finally getting back to life. And anyways, I don't know. It was a lonely kind of time. And so I was just like, bah humbug. I mean, I had my really high spirits, laughing and keeping my mood up there for a while, but then it got to where I was like, okay, I'm over this. I'm so ready to feel better. And so I had asked a couple of people that I'm really close to I finally asked. I was like, okay, I need prayer. Can you please pray for me, because I'm not okay? So it wasn't but a couple of days I started feeling just so much better mentally and physically. And that being said, I'm documenting my mom. I mean, I wasn't contagious, and the house was a mess. I was upset because I was wanting help, to clean it, to decorate, all these things. And she come by and she brought me, she come by earlier in the day, but she didn't, she's just been remodeling her house and stuff. So she was tired and stuff. So she didn't, feel like helping doing anything in the house. And I guess she felt bad because I felt bad that she felt bad because she left, and then she ended up coming back and with a plate of these homemade, it was like a cake, but it was cookies. Like, it had walnuts and raisins and pecans and chocolate chips and all the things. And I was just like, oh, thank you, Mama. And my taste and smell really just came back, and it's not 100%, I don't think. But I could taste sweet and salty at that point. So it was so good. Anyways, You know, my problems were really nothing compared to what a lot of people are going through, but to me at the time, you know, it was a lot. And so I wanted to, oh, you know what, I forgot. When I did my sister-in-law's birthday, I meant to put some white pom-pom trim down through here, but I didn't. I'll do it on a different time. So I'm gonna put this on the window part here, I believe. Because what I'm gonna do is put the letter that Lynette always types out and sends in. I mean, it, you know, it was perfect. So I'm gonna put it in here. And I mean, you know, and it really, I don't know if you could see it or not, but I held it up for you to screenshot and read on the first video I did. I'm going to put a little piece of fabric or something through here because, or I think I'll use some washi tape because I'm afraid that it won't pull out of the thing. I mean, you know, and I know better. I know there's always hope. If you ever feel hopeless, there's always hope in Jesus. You know, the Bible says that, and she even, towards the end of her letter, I mean, she was right, you know, in summing it up, that He is our hope. And, you know, in John 3:16, it says that for God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, so that we could have everlasting life. And if we believe on Him, and I'm sorry, y'all, I can't talk and do this straight at the same time. But you know, all you have to do is ask and cry out to Him. You can private message me anytime. I mean, I do believe, you know, we should have a personal relationship with Him. Am I perfect at that always? No. But, you know, I don't know that I'm liking that washi tape. I mean, no one's perfect, but, you know, you can't give up. You have to pray. You have to read your Bible. You have to live. And serve Him. You know, it's not a one-time thing, you know. I do believe we have to live knowing Him as our Lord and Savior and believe on Him. Believe in Him. But that said, if you were the only person in the world, the only person, I think I've said this before, He would have died just for you. So that's a lot to process. Oh, yay, this is one big thing. I thought I was going to have to do this every little letter, which may be easier, but... And I know I probably could have done something a little more creative with this see-through envelope, but I have another one. Maybe I'll do something like that. And was gonna ink the edges up and then I didn't. So anyways, I know, you know, we say let go and let God, and it, you know, it's kind of said a lot, but it's true. It was time I needed to do that. So there's her letter in here. And then there's how I use the Dollar Tree wall stickers, and that went right on. Yeah, that's great. And then I'm going to, I don't think I'm gonna glue that down, but I will cover this and this up eventually. Let's see, I can journal in here about, you know, how I was feeling and such. I had cut this out with these. I've had these since I first started scrapbooking 19 years ago. They're from Creative Memories, but they just cut, you know, a perfect circle, and there's different sizes. I was gonna cut a piece and back this, but I think this that come in the collection, well, no, that's why I was gonna do that. I don't know that you'll see the, well, yeah, I'll probably put it where you can see that. So you have to have a cutting mat. I used to always keep my cutting mat with it, but these are resealable as well, so meaning like once you cut it, it heals itself back. I don't know how or why, but it does. It's amazing the things people invent, huh? Okay, so, oh, I might could use that on the back of that black and white plaid. I just keep leaving my glue just hanging everywhere. So that's my plate. And y'all, I went all over the house trying to take this perfect picture where you couldn't see the background of like the plate. And like I wanted it to look like it was a table, you know, and then I ended up cutting it out. You would have never seen it anyway. Oh, that's funny. And so this sticker was in her little thank you bag. And so since my mama went home and made those and brought them out, she's like, and she makes you eat them right then. She's like, taste it. And I said, Mama, I'm not hungry right now. Just taste it. Because she and my youngest daughter thinks that, I mean, sweets are like, I mean, you should always be in the mood for something sweet in their world. Like, they don't understand why they're, at what occasion you would not want something sweet. But I have to be in a mood for that. But I did. I tasted it. I was like, it's really good. But it was funny. Oh, so I put that. Oh, I'm glad look, y'all. I did that upside down. But it doesn't matter. So I was going to dangle a lot of things. But since that said, because I wanted to put hope. Because really, he is our only hope. I need some cheesecloth. Let's see. I had a little piece of cheesecloth by me. Of course I like threw it somewhere. I wonder how many people it takes like an hour just to glue down a Dollar Tree piece of wall sticker. No, it'll be a cute layout when we're done. So, I was gonna, let's see, ask a question. What could the... So I'm just putting this little "Come Let Us Adore Him" sticker. It was off of some little Christmas sheet. Oops. So the question today to comment and leave below to be entered for a prize is if your mom is still around or not, or whoever raised you, what was your favorite, or is your favorite recipe? This is not really my favorite recipe, but it was really good. They made for you, or they make during the holidays, or like we're not having Christmas at my mom's this year because she is older and her husband, so there's a lot of us, so my favorite thing growing up used to be dirt cake. I always wanted that on my birthday, but now it's not. Like now I love her pumpkin roll and I love her sweet potato pie, but I really don't know. Her pumpkin roll probably is one of my favorite things she makes, probably. So this was day 3. I love this pen. This Lynette had included these in the Wings collection, I believe it was. And I had looked everywhere for it. It's the Uniball Signo gel pen. I could not find them anywhere. And then that month they were in the collection. I was so excited. So that just has a day 3, and then I'll put something on. And that's also a little tuck spot there too for like I mean, like, say this says special delivery or something. Say I wanted to put that, or, oh, I know. A little Christmas tag would be cute. You know what? I'm just trying to stuff all the pockets with all the things. It does not need anything in it right now. So, I need to figure out how I'm going to adhere this. With this green. It's pretty. It's like an olive green, really. The first layout I did, I don't know if y'all watched it, but that was funny. I realized like I hadn't even used the stuff in the collection. I really have not bought anything new this year. I'm just trying to use the stuff in the thing, or just stuff I've had over the years. So how could we make this? Let's see. See if I would think these things out. let's see. Oh, I know what I'll do. If I can find my paper trimmer. Oh, I was like, y'all probably like, it's right there, it's right there. It's not. I know that I tore it and now I'm cutting it, but I thought I wanted it to have a torn look, but I changed my mind. I'm a woman, we can change our minds. Okay, so I need to cut the bottom a little. And then what I'm gonna do is use this oval cutter. There's actually different ones of these that shows the different sizes and all that, but you know, after 19 years you tend to lose some of the pieces. And some people may have different ways of cutting, and there's probably other products out there, but this is how most people get those perfect things, I would imagine. So, perfect frames, rather. So I'm just gonna ink this. Look, I'm going from pink to red to green to I don't even know where my things are. This spongy kind is the easiest to just ink like this. I used to buy this kind all the time. I'd find it on clearance. Sometimes at Hobby Lobby, usually about January, February. They're like, I don't know, 99 cents, $2. I think Tuesday morning used to get them a lot. I mean, it's not some, I don't think it's a, well, it says pigment, but I don't know if it's a permanent type as far as, I don't think you can stamp with that and then, you know, watercolor in around is what I'm trying to say. So I should have used double-sided tape, but I'm gonna, but this is totally fine. I'm just gonna glue around the edges and not the top so that I can slide that in, that little tag. Well, that ink dried. I always feel like it's not gonna dry as fast or something. Because it feels, oh, well, yeah. Well, my hand was wet, though. Okay, so I'm gonna slide this down in here. And that made no sense, Jenny. No sense at all. Look, see, y'all can learn from my mistakes because that made no sense to do. Because you know what? That needs a photo in there. I need to put a photo of my mama in there because that makes no sense. What I just did. Because, look, I don't even have the word right now. I'm just not even going to say anything. I'm not even going to say a word and just pretend I did. Let's see if there's something in the collection here. You know what? I could put Santa, which is kind of funny. We're talking about Jesus and going to throw Santa over in there, but that's okay. If you read the thing, you'll know why. So let's try that. And y'all, I have never wanted to cut these things up ever because I love her letters. And then it dawned on me one day that I could print off the back, which I obviously did in this one, but I've got to get some ink. But I was telling Annette one day, I was like, well, I like both sides because I said, you know what, I can print that off. Like, what have I been thinking? Oh, I'm messing this all up, and the Better Not Pout was so cute. That's okay, because you know what? If someone wants to know why I'm saying let go and let God, and then I have Santa Claus right here, I'm going to say, take that letter out and read it, and you'll know why. See, that's the conversation starter about Jesus right there. I'm going to make this work, y'all. And even if I could edit and all the things, I wouldn't. I would just leave this in just so y'all can see that this is just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes this is just how it goes. Y'all are probably laughing at me, or you've turned this off by now because you're like, girl, you can't even get Santa Claus down there. Look at that. I might, for the first time in history, have to cut that, but I'm not. I'm going to bend it back over here. And then I'll do something with this page at some point in time. I do have more Dollar Tree things. I mean, I usually buy one for every collection that matches this, the upcoming, if I can find something. So I need to, that would be a fun little thing to mail. Something, the fruits and the succulents and the little cameras. I mean, they have the cutest little stuff. And that washi tape is not even sticking because I don't understand. But I love it. Speaking of, this was a gift, but this was from the Dollar Tree. And it's Heidi Swap. But that's probably why it was at the Dollar Tree, because it's not sticking. That and this big one and this. Ooh, y'all. Y'all know I'm going to have to break out that glittery pink. Okay, so we'll fix this a different day. But today, there's this. And then, so what I'm going to do is, find my eyelets when I'm not on camera and put an eyelet, or you know what? What day did I say this was? 3? I think I have a little brad over here that said 3. Well, I won't use that one. I'll just use this blingy one. No, I want the 3 brad. Well, when I do my next layout, I'll find that 3 brad and I'll put it right there. I may have put it back up. I don't know why I would have, but I may have. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about the back. I could just leave it. Yeah, I definitely need to change the 3 to the front. And we need to make this to where it can hang and twist or not. You know what? I use the Handmade with Love. That's all that matters. Ooh, I need to use some gold. Even though, well, yeah, there's some pink in Santa. This was going to be the fastest layout I have done so far, y'all. I was going to be so proud, and I was like, y'all are going to be like, oh my goodness, she did it. But I didn't. But that's okay. It's okay. Hey, I watch people sometimes. If it gets too long, it's not that I don't love them. I just don't. If I'm done, I'm done. I'll watch it later. Or I'll just come back the next day, because if you're here, you're here, you know. I need to print on another cookie picture and do this. Like this is what I need to do. I don't know about either one of those glues on that, what's it called, that plastic part. So I'm going to use my double-sided tape. I'm looking for my skinny double-sided tape. Don't y'all fret. I will clean up my mess before I start again. I will. And look, I left all that stickiness. I'm sorry if y'all are seeing all my mess, but that's just how it is. I like seeing people's messes. When people say, y'all can't imagine, you know what? Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I assure you I can imagine. Nothing surprises me. I wonder if this Homemade with Love sticker will... Oh, yes. That's great, because I'm going to glue this down different. I'm going to glue this down. I mean, they're cookies. They can be upside down, right? Or you know what? I said that we can bulk it up. It's fine, so... Need a little piece of that cheesecloth I had a while ago. or not. We'll use this. Just put a piece of shimmery stuff under there. And then, let's see, there's that. And then you can pull this out and read it or not, because, you know, we're just going to look at Santa. I need to frame his face out, but what I am going to do is, y'all just hear me throw something in the floor. What I am going to do is put a tag in here. But I'm going to come back to put the tag in here and then do the next day. So it won't be, I'll finish this up on a different one because I don't know how long it's been. It's been forever probably. Okay, y'all have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit the like video if you like it when I just jabber forever, and hit the dislike if you don't, because it doesn't matter. Thanks, y'all have a good day. Bye.